Big KP.
What's up, what's up?
This is Kevin Packman. Through his dedication and winning mindset, Kevin has built an empire that has allowed him to uplift the people around him while driving some bad cars. In this video, we'll uncover Kevin's journey from being a personal trainer to being a thriving entrepreneur making $4 million a year.
All right, guys, we have just arrived to my good friend Kevin Packman's house, and we are in sunny California. The weather is absolutely amazing. We are surrounded by beautiful mountains, but guys, look at this residence right here. We got the G-Wagon outside, get the Lambo in the garage, along with his 765 LT. But I'm really excited to see what he has in store for us. And I'm really excited to nitpick his brain and inspire you guys. So that's really why we're here. So let's get right to it. So let's go knock on Kevin's door and finally meet him and meet all the things he has.
Yo,
Look who it is.
What's going on, man?
Big KP.
What's up, what's up?
Guys,
See you, man.
meet Kevin.
What's
This
going
is
on?
the man right here, and we're about to show you guys what this guy has in store for us. We're about to nitpick his brain and get some good content for you guys. Let's
I'm
get
here
right
for
to
you
it.
guys. Let's do it.
So
All in.
I know you just moved in.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I've been here for like I would say like a few months. So
you want me to
I'm
take off my
like-
shoes?
Nah, bro, it's okay.
Okay.
I'll let it pass for the sake of household this time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I've been living here for a few months. It's kind of like my in-between home right now, as I'm transitioning from here to like Orange County. And yeah, so this is kind of like a temporary crib right now. And I like it so far.
There you go.
Sure.
There you go. This is a beautiful place. We were driving in. We saw the mountains, and we were like,
Gated
this
community and
gated
everything.
community, and we're like, dude, this guy's living. So what does something like this cost? House like this?
This house is valued at like $1.5 million. But I'm renting this one out, so my rent is about $6,000 a month on this place. I mean, most of the houses that if you drove by that neighborhood, a lot of these houses are like pretty nice, and they're around that $1.5–2 million houses. Yeah, it's in the IE too, which is kind of like more like secluded area. So
So for the people who haven't met you and are seeing you for the first time, what do you do? Like, what? Give me a super small introduction, because I'm definitely gonna ask you a lot more questions. So, what do you do, just in a nutshell?
yeah, so basically I sell products on Amazon, and we also run a really large Amazon coaching / agency, basically, where we basically help people sell products on Amazon, existing sellers as well. And we also do like freight forwarding, photography for products, product sourcing, the whole shebang. Like, we're basically a hub for Amazon sellers, essentially. That's what we do.
There you go. So we're gonna learn a lot more about that to come, but I really want to look around this house.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
see what it's all about.
You guys are
But-
gonna get to meet my dog as well.
Yeah. Oh my God. What was your dog's name again?
Oogie.
Oogie. Yo, Oogie.
Yeah. So you guys will
Beautiful
see.
dog. Beautiful dog.
This is one of my favorite parts of the house, is this whole like chandelier thing that we got going on. I felt like it was really open and nice. Back there is, let's go back there. Back over here is supposed to be like that dining living room area. Obviously, it's empty. There's nothing.
It's empty.
I literally don't know what to do with this space. Maybe I'll put like a gym in here, but I don't use this place at all, so I just kept it empty.
We'll do some interior design work.
Yeah, one
after
of these
this
days.
video.
We'll have some ideas.
We'll figure some out.
Kind of living room, kitchen area. Wow, this is probably the largest kitchen island I've ever seen in my life, ever had in my life, and this was also a big selling point for me, because I was like, yo, this is sick. This is a really nice place to kind of like just set things in. We've had parties in here before, and it was easy just to set everything up. This house is like a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, and the house itself is about 5,000 square feet, and I think the lot size is about 7,000.
Wow.
Something like that, give or
Wow.
take.
So, and you're still pretty close to like downtown LA. Just in a really great location.
Oh yeah. So I'm not too
Yeah.
far from the ocean. I'm
Yeah.
still like maybe 15 minutes away from the ocean.
Yeah.
And LA, I don't go to LA too often. I'm more of like Orange County kind of guy. But LA is probably like an hour away as well, so
Nice.
not too far out from where I'm at right now.
That's awesome.
Let's let this guy in here. Full bred Chow Chow. He's not mixed with anything else, and he has like a special like purple black tongue thing going on
Oh yeah.
that most dogs don't usually have. A little handsome. Hey,
So
handsome
sick,
man.
so sick. So this is what I was waiting for, and I'm sure a lot of the people who watch my channel are waiting for this as well. So
car collection
let's
is
go
fire.
for the let's go to the good stuff.
Let's go with the good
The
stuff.
good stuff.
All right, so let's go into the garage.
Let's do it, guys. This is it. This is a dream right here. So where should we start?
We'll start off with another selling point of this house was because I needed a bigger space and a bigger garage. So I needed like a big driveway and a 3-car garage. So that was another reason why I got this house. But we'll start with my current favorite car and my newest car actually, my McLaren 765 LT. And it's in the color I think it's called Napier Green. And yeah, I mean this car is the one I've been kind of showing the most amount of love recently.
This color is
Yes.
awesome.
This is the first time you're seeing it in person.
This is my first time. This is my first time seeing all of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. All of the
Everything.
That's right.
Everything in person. Yeah.
What do you think of this color?
Dude, this color, you did a really good job.
Yeah.
So far, I know the cars are very different, but so you're driving this the most.
This is currently the car I'm driving the most. I drove it today to the gym. This one is just the most amount of fun. I mean, it's just the coolest looking car too. So like, I got a lot of love for this car for sure.
So how much does this cost right here?
This car I got for $430,000 out the door, including like everything basically. So I got a really good deal with it. Funny story that happened how we got this car is because me and my other business partner, who's also named Kevin, shout out Kev.
What's up, Kev?
He was looking at a 765 LT as well, and there was two at a dealer called Tactical Fleet that we're looking at. So he was looking at one. We pitched the price of $430 because it was listed at like $460, and the guy took the deal. He was like, "Yeah, well, we'll take it." So I was like, "Okay, we got a second one. Can you give me that one for the same deal, which was this one?" He said yes, and it was just a no-brainer.
So it was a 2-for-1. Had to go for that deal.
Exactly.
And what a crazy story, right? Got two friends.
Yep. Nothing better than
Yo,
having friends with cars.
let's go get the same car.
Yeah.
Right?
See? There you go.
Awesome story right there.
Here is my 2015 Lamborghini Huracan. This is my first supercar. This is the first supercar I ever got. And it is definitely the loudest car that I have as well. So this is a pretty modified Lamborghini. It's straight piped, Vorsteiner wheels, lowering springs, carbon fiber wing. So it's a pre-built Lamborghini, and it's tuned as well. So it's making probably like 660, something like that, give or take horsepower. So yeah, this is my first one.
This is a wrap, right? So this is
Yes.
What color is it underneath?
This is it's called Carmine Red,
Nice.
and this is a wrap. The original color of this car is black.
Okay.
So
Got it.
we just went with
Got
this just because the interior is red. That's
Yeah.
why the interior is red. So I was like, it makes sense too.
So this thing has a lot of meaning to you because it's your first supercar.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. So it does. It has a lot of meaning to it. I do love this car, but I do drive it the least.
That's awesome. So what does this one cost right here?
This one is about $200,000. I got it for $220 though. So I paid when it was the market was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So I kind of paid a little bit more than I should have. But yeah, I would say your Huracan right now, about $200,000 for like a 2015 to 2019 type of model.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it. I mean,
For
never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You know? All right, so I'm sorry, but personally, this is my favorite car right here. I love Porsches, big Porsche guy, but right here, this is
Oh yeah.
yeah.
This car is very, very special. This car like made me fall in love more into cars. So this is my 2019 Porsche GT3 RS 991.2 model, and it's in this Miami blue, which is a very, very rare spec. And it has the YSAC package or YSOC package. I don't know how to pronounce it really, but it has that package. It has all the carbon fiber on it, carbon fiber mirror caps, the wing, the roof. This whole hood as well is full carbon fiber. Probably one of the most fun cars to drive out of all my cars as well, for sure.
Definitely perfect for those Cali roads, the canyon roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this car is more of like when I want to just like have fun just driving. Like I don't care anything about it. I just want to drive.
Yeah.
I feel like the Lambo is more for like kind of like a flex when I just want to flex out there, and the McLaren is when I want to drive for fun but also flex at the same time.
It's just an all-around great car. This one, how much did you pay?
This one, I had awesome deal on this one as well. I paid $252 for this car, and similar specs of this are more going for like $280, $300. I don't think there's actually any on the market at the moment. And I've had a lot of people asking me to purchase this car for about that price as well. So I'm definitely positive on those two cars.
And Porsches just hold their value. Like,
They do.
They do. They don't really go down. But
As long as you don't
especially,
shit on the miles.
especially this one.
And this one, yeah.
This is a great investment right here.
And then my last car,
Got the G.
the baby.
This
So
is the daily.
this is the daily. The daily. I daily every car, but basically this is my go-to car when I want to like get somewhere quickly. If I need to transport my dog anywhere, this is the car I take. I love this car a lot. First off, it's a massive tax write-off, and also this car is just super easy to drive, very, very comfortable, and it's super luxurious as well. So I'm a big fan of Mercedes for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Status car too.
So what's the cost on this one right here?
This one I paid $224 for, and I feel like that was pretty fair. That's pretty reasonable. You can find somewhere around that 200, 230, 250, depending on how spec'd out it is. So this one is pretty fair value.
Better to buy a G-Wagon than pay your taxes.
Exactly, 100%. And I literally, I didn't know how I was gonna go about like the color scheme of my cars. It just worked out that I end up having like RGB Skittles going on
Skittles,
right here.
RGB, yeah.
Pokemon starters up in here.
Gotta
People
love it.
say a lot of bunches, but I decided, you know what? I want a different color for every car.
Just like every car guy, you just have random.
Yeah, just random
car parts.
Just,
There you guys go. That's the garage right there. An amazing garage, immaculate taste. And I mean, if I had a garage like this and the money like this, I would definitely choose some of these same cars.
Worth
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. Gotta love being a car guy. That's all you spend your money on.
fucking expensive as hell. So let's go upstairs.
Let's go upstairs, guys.
One of my favorite rooms in this house, which is my like theater movie room.
Can we appreciate this little hallway?
Right? This is a really cool
super
hallway,
cool.
right?
Like the lights, the architecture is super
Very, very nice. I'm glad you can appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
This right here is the movie room, so we just have like a projector on here, put it against the wall, pretty simple. This is my cloud couch, which is like literally the best couch I've ever bought in the world. You know, it's only $3,000. Like,
Yeah?
You got to feel this, bro.
Is it,
You could literally jump on.
Oh God.
Some of this is comfy.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
this is oh my God.
This is very comfy.
And the video.
If you look at the other competitor, which is what was it, RH? You know what I'm talking about?
RH, yeah.
Their cloud couch
The cloud
is like
couch.
$20,000,
Oh
bro.
my God.
This is much better.
I'd rather spend it on car parts, right?
Exactly.
Oh, let's see. Something on your wrist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what do we got over here?
So this is my Rolex Daytona. It's a two-tone with gold and steel. And yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces. This one I think cost me like 20,000, I think. So
That's dope.
this is a really
And
cool
it goes
piece.
really well with this bracelet.
Oh
over
yeah,
here.
with my Tiffany
That's a
bracelet.
Yeah, that's beautiful. How much
Little
was this one?
combination. This was 7,000 from
Nice.
Tiffany. So it's just a basically straight up gold thing.
Yeah.
Probably only cost like 20 cents to make, but whatever. Okay.
And then I got my $25 Casio.
Hey. That's my room. It's a very big room.
It's a
like,
massive room.
like look at the difference between like the damn TV and where the damn.
How do you need glasses to see that? Bro? That's like so.
I'll tell you what, Michelle has a hard time. I have LASIK, so my eyes are great, but she's a little blind, so
Yeah.
it's hard for her to see sometimes. But I was like, that's why. Okay, see this TV? This is what used to be up there. So this is only like a 40-inch TV. So I had to get a 75-inch for it to like
Just
work
so you
out.
can see.
Yeah, just so I could see. So I'm a very simplistic guy. I don't really do much in my rooms and stuff like that. So I'm sure when me and Michelle move in together, it will be a lot more decorated and whatnot.
Definitely.
This is kind of where I'm displaying my watch collection at
Look
the
at
moment.
that.
So, like I said, I have my Daytona here. This is my first ever like expensive timepiece, my first Rolex ever, which is a Datejust. I paid like I think 9,000 or 10,000 for this one. So all of my watches are up in value right now, which is always a plus. It's always a good thing. And then this is my holy grail. This has been a dream watch of mine for the longest time. It's my Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. It's a 41 millimeter.
AP on the wrist.
AP on the wrist. I paid $40,000 for this watch.
Jeez.
And this is my definitely my statement piece watch, where I definitely just want to flex.
Look at that, guys.
Beautiful.
40,000 right there.
Easy.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I need to fill up these slots though, so I need another.
So what's next?
Um,
What's your next dream watch?
I would like a solid gold watch. I'm not too sure like which one I want to go
From Rolex?
for. Rolex has some good ones.
Yeah.
But also like AP has some good ones. If I want to go like, if I want to be patient and wait for like my dream watch, then I would get like a solid gold like a Patek Philippe.
Yeah.
That would be crazy, but that's also fucking expensive.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's it could be a multiple six-figure watch right there. So
Again, immaculate taste, even with watches. I feel like a lot of car guys love their watches. So
Oh, yeah.
I feel
We
like they
always
kind of
appreciate
go
that.
hand in hand.
Yeah.
They're pretty, both luxury, you know?
yeah, exactly.
Pretty cool.
And they're like little statement pieces, good connection pieces as well. Every time I go on my watch, there are people who will like notice it and they'll like start conversations about it and stuff like that. So, yeah, watches I feel like hold a lot of value in multiple ways, not just monetary.
So it's a great investment piece as well. And great networking piece. So pretty cool.
Yes. Now let's go to
Awesome
my
info.
office, my last place. This is where the real magic happens, where I can afford all of the things that I have, which is basically just my office. So I have a very large monitor that kind of just where I do all my work in. I just get up to my laptop and I got like an accent concrete wall. But yeah, all of my work is in here. I literally spend most of my day in here. I spend maybe like 4 to 6 hours in here a day just doing my work and whatever I have to do. And yeah, this is my spot. This is what I do. This is where
Look at that screen, guys.
yes, you need to see the screen.
How long is this?
Massive. I think this is like a 50-inch screen or something like that. I have no freaking clue exactly, but I'm guessing it's about 50 inches. It's quite large.
You have to do a full 360 to see
How,
the other side.
yeah, you can tell kind of how big it is. Shout out to my business partner Kev for the Lamborghini chair.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because he knows I love Lambos.
Good job, Kevin. Good taste.
Good taste as always.
taste.
But yeah, that is it. That's basically the most important parts of the house, basically that I use and occupy at least. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little crib tour.
All right, so let's start from the beginning. Walk me through your life before the Lambos, before the McLarens, before the big house. What was life like before you started Amazon FBA?
Yeah, life was definitely a mental struggle, I would say. So I grew up and was raised by a single mom, and Asian moms are very hard on their sons, especially their first sons, to want them to be successful so that they don't struggle as much as they do. So I had a lot of pressure on myself as my mom was expecting me to become something in the medical field or something like that, or to graduate college of some sort. So I was always having like some kind of like mental battle about like figuring out what I wanted to do with my life and also do it well, so my mom didn't like fucking disown me, basically. So yeah, that was definitely a huge struggle. We grew up somewhat poor, but we grew up into like more middle class. My mom basically owned she owned a donut shop first, then she owned a meat market. So just brick and mortar store, not multiple stores, not a chain, just literally one store every single time. Every time she transitioned to a different business. So it was just enough to like live in a middle class decent life and everything. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But yeah, but there was still high expectations for me to figure out like what the hell I was gonna do. I originally went to school for kinesiology because I figured I could do something in like the physical like therapist type of the realm, because I'm huge into the whole fitness game. I'm big into fitness and health and whatnot. So I figured that was going to be the move to do all of that. And then I soon realized like it was not the move at all, bro. Like this was not it. And like I was a personal trainer at the time as well, and I was working a lot of hours, and I realized like, bro, I can't do this for like the rest of my life, or 30 years from now I continue to keep training people in a hot ass gym. Like I couldn't envision it doing it. I love fitness, but that was not something that I felt like was sustainable, essentially.
Yeah, definitely. So that's a really cool life story. So what after that inspired you? Obviously, it looks like you definitely had some challenges in life. What inspired you to get into Amazon FBA? Did you use a mentor? What kind of things like led you into that path?
Yeah, so it definitely had to do a lot with the fact that I didn't want to continue doing what I was doing, because I realized like I was trading a lot of time to be able to make some money, and it wasn't even good money either. So I was like, I need to find a way where I can make more passive type of income. And And I saw like I was looking like on how to make money online. I just Googled it. I was just like, how do you make money online? And I just saw different people making different revenue streams through like drop shipping, Amazon FBA, real estate as well. But it kind of just made sense to me to start doing Amazon FBA just because like I was already shopping on Amazon and everyone else was shopping on Amazon. So I was like, why don't I just put a product out there? It makes the most amount of sense. The margins made sense. The business model made sense to me. So I just stuck with it. That's what I ended up doing. I just was like, you know what? Let me just full send into this. Let me not worry about anything else. Let me just focus on this and make sure I do really good at that. And I did have like I didn't have a mentor, but I did take a couple of courses. So I bought like 3 different Amazon courses, and they've all had a role into helping me get to where I'm at today, essentially.
Yeah, and I feel like that's super important. I feel like whenever you put your mind to something, you should definitely put like 110% into it and just keep going until you fail.
That's right.
And I feel like failure is the route to success. You just got to keep going with those failures, and you never know what's gonna happen. And
Yeah.
look at you,
That's
right?
that's facts. Because I mean, otherwise, you're not gonna change your life if you continue to do the same things you've been doing, right? So if you want something to change, you need something else to change about yourself or what you've been doing. Some kind of action has to stay in the course, and then obviously, if you're gonna go into the world of business, it's even more important that you stay consistent towards one thing because I feel like a lot of people make the mistake of trying to dabble into so many different things. They see all these different opportunities, and it's great that there's so many different opportunities out there, but you need to focus on just one and then do really good at it, go through the mistakes, and then learn from those mistakes. And then once you get really good at that, then you can move on to other things.
Most definitely. Other than Amazon FBA, what other business ventures do you have? What have you dabbled into? What kind of things do you like getting into?
Yeah, so me and my business partner literally like try out so many different things. Me and Kevin will just be like, "Hey, you want to do this? You want to do this? You want to do this?" And it's because we're at a point where we're very like successful at what we do. We already have steady streams of income, so we kind of just can play around. We can like try different projects and whatnot. So our main thing is in Amazon, and we also have our coaching program as well, which is also sort of an agency. Where that's kind of our main focus as well is building essentially just a hub for Amazon sellers to have more successful tools so they have better rates of shipping or whatever, or finding more successful products and stuff, just making it more easier for Amazon sellers. So that's our main goal with that. But we plan on getting into more real estate projects as well, more commercial things, storage units, things like of that nature. We also already dabble into some real estate, and we have Airbnbs as well. So we've done that. We've done decently well on that. Took that business already to, on tracking to multiple 6 figures already. So, it's just, okay, now that that's done, let's move on to the next thing, and just, we're kind of just building more and more of these different not side hustles, but just different companies and different sources of income.
Yeah, definitely. And so from all of these ventures that you have been on, what would you say is the breakdown in terms of income for all of these ventures?
I would
Just
say
like percentage wise.
Yeah, I would say definitely our coaching program makes a big chunk of our income. That probably is a little bit more than half. Next would be the Amazon, and then next would be our Airbnbs as well. And then we also have like a lot of affiliate income as well, affiliate marketing income, because we do social media. So we do have a lot of affiliate income as well. That actually is probably up there more than the Airbnb actually. So yeah, we have a lot of that as well. And then just real estate is probably at the bottom just because it's real estate. So it's just like on the background making money type.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have like I personally have like 5 to 6 different sources of income. My business partner has even more than that. So
Wow. Yeah, that's a great breakdown. Obviously, Amazon FBA is your main thing, and I'm sure you've been through a lot of failures. So talk us through some of the failures that you've been through with Amazon FBA, or what was your biggest failure?
our biggest failure, or for me personally, was definitely product selection. At the very beginning, was just knowing what's even a good product to sell. How do you know what's a good product to sell? How do you understand the metrics and read all of that? So just being more naive in that was kind of basically what led to the downfall of that. And then moving on to a deeper level, once you kind of understand those numbers, now the next thing is okay, like differentiation of products, like adding customer psychology into the mix and thinking about like what would your customer buy or like about these products and whatnot, and diving deeper into product development. now that we know what product to sell, now we need to develop the product and figure out what our offer is. So those are the two main things that I failed at the beginning because I didn't know how to differentiate products. I was just selling the same as everyone else, basically no real way to stand out. And before that as well is just poor product selection. Getting into products that were obviously too competitive or didn't have good profit margins, and that led to the downfall of my first few products that I failed.
Yeah, definitely. Just like we were saying before, you got to fail to succeed. So Kevin went through a bunch of failures, but he succeeded. So now we're here. What would you say is the thing that motivates you, basically drives you to become a better version of you every day?
That's a really good question. I feel like now I have it's not just about me anymore. Like I have other people that depend on me now. Like I take care of my mom. I've fully retired her. I basically take care of my brother because he still lives with my mom. So technically, whatever I spend on my mom goes to my brother too. And then I also take care of my girlfriend as well. So I just feel like what motivates me a lot now is not only being able to live the best life that I could possibly live because I know that I only have one life, but now I have other people that depend on me as well. So it's like I kind of need to make sure I'm not fucking up, and so that I can make sure that everyone that I love can live their best life as well, not just me.
Yeah. And I was peeping at his Instagram, and I saw that he bought his mom a Porsche, and beautiful Porsche. So like obviously things like that just motivate you to keep going, to provide for other people and make other people happy,
And
right?
cars.
And
And
obviously the cars. I
yeah,
mean, you can't. Yeah,
I love cars.
that's what we saw outside. Those cars are beautiful. And so for people that are just starting out in the Amazon FBA space or any kind of business venture, what kind of advice can you give them when starting out? Like, what's your best piece of advice?
Yeah, so it doesn't have to you don't have to do with what I do. Like Amazon FBA is definitely a great venture, but there's plenty of other different business models that all work. And it's not about like this is the way to get rich or anything. There's so many ways to get rich, but it's all about how much focus and work you can put into that one avenue, right? So if it is in Amazon, can you put enough time and effort and focus into just that and go through those trial and errors to be able to learn and then scale the business up? Or is it going to be like having your own, photography company or something like that? Or you're going to do drop shipping or real estate? All of it is all the same type of path where like you basically need to have a lot of time committed to it, go through a lot of trial and error, and then stay consistent on top of that.
Yeah, those are great points. So I hope you guys take that to heart. What would you say is a common misconception that people have about money and personal finance?
I would say there's two misconceptions. The first one is that money doesn't buy happiness. Anyone who's told you that is they've never experienced money like that, right? So money definitely does play a role into happiness. It has a role in peace of mind, which in turn turns into happiness as well. I always think about like, back when I was struggling about bills and how I was going to make a living and whatnot. And I'm just like so grateful to be at this point now because like I don't have that weight on me, that kind of stress on me, and my family doesn't have that either. Like they don't have to worry about bills or anything like that. None of my loved ones do. So that brings me a lot of happiness and being able to experience the things that I love, all my hobbies that I love, like Muay Thai, weightlifting, cars, like being able to do all those things and travel as well. Like those are all things that money definitely plays a role in buys. So money does buy happiness. And the second thing I would say is that saving money is something that you should be doing to become successful or whatever. And that's not necessarily true. I'd say if you're gonna save, you need to save with purpose, meaning that like you need to save money to be able to invest it into a business or something of that nature. But if you're just saving money just the sake of saving it and just collecting it in your bank account and letting it sit there, it's not going to do anything for you. So you need to be able to use money as a tool and use it towards things that will make more money for you, right? Otherwise, it's just going to sit there and you got nothing else, and money doesn't always have to have a ROI either. Sometimes you got to spend it on things that will make you happy, and that is a good ROI.
Yeah.
It's not always about what more you can make back. It's about how does it make you feel afterwards.
Those are points I could definitely agree with. So, do you have any exciting ventures or projects coming up in the future? And do you have like any like other big goals that you want to reach?
Yeah, so me and my business partner definitely have more projects that we want to get into that are still Amazon related for sure. More products that we want to launch, but I'm gonna save that for. I'm a type of person who doesn't like to talk too much about things. I'd rather like do them and let them come to fruition. So if you guys are following me on any of my social medias, you will see them when they actually come to fruition. But we do have some pretty cool projects on the way. And my biggest goal for me, I mean, I can't say like there's figures that I want to get to, you know, like 10 million, 5 million or whatever. Like I kind of just want to just do the best that I can. I live very, very comfortably right now, so I don't have anything to complain. I just want to continue building new things and doing cool shit. So that's basically what my goal is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are, I mean, you've reached a lot of goals that you probably had when you were younger, and just keep moving up from here. Financially, income wise, what was your best month?
Ooh, my best month.
Yeah, we're very curious.
My best month, I think it was in January. I netted $325,000 between all my businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a big chunk of change right there. That was in January.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty insane month.
So for this year, what is it looking like income wise?
Projection, I would say probably like 3-4 million is probably what it'll look like. I'm hoping I can push it for 5. But what we're tracking towards right now is probably that.
That's dope. So is it cool if we can show the audience one of your Amazon accounts?
Sure, we can.
Yeah, let's do it.
One of our accounts. We do have multiple accounts, but this one's the one that we post a lot on social media. And this account has done over $50,000 in the last 30 days.
There
and
it
I can
is.
just keep refreshing that one. So that is it right there.
There you go, guys. So yeah, so it's all real, guys, and it could be you guys too. You just gotta keep working hard, keep hustling, and got some great advice from Kevin right here, and hope you guys take it all to heart. And thank you so much. We have to take one of the cars out, and kind of wanted the Porsche, but it's a little blocked right now. But also a really beautiful car, but we're gonna take the 765 out. Also an amazing car, so I'm really excited to go for a ride. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's go for it.
Lots of little tire spin there.
All right, guys, so we just finished up. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, check out everything Kevin has. I'll link his Instagram, whatever he has, his website,
TikTok,
anything. And yeah, definitely go check him out. He has lots of advice, lots of value, and we just finished up going for a ride in this McLaren.
We're still
Absolute
alive.
monster. We came back alive. So thank you for taking me back alive.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you. Yeah.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
Peace out.